Wabo. Welcome to Dianes channel. We are closing out 2022, and I just want to start off by saying what I'm gonna share with you and speak to you on is Dianes year 2022. You know, I'm heading off to church in a short while. It's watch night, and I'll be ringing in 2023 in church. And I also am going to shout out one or two persons. I already told you, Dianes strongly believes in gratitude. And the journey coming into Ghana, and we'll touch on that a little bit. But I'm going to shout out and say thank you for the role you played once I met you face to face, eyes to eyes, once I got to Ghana. It's important. I may not see you often because, Diane's path and journey, I'm focused on what I am doing. And so even though I may not attend, some of the events that takes place, understand that there are persons that I will never forget. As I said before on previous vlogs earlier on, but 8 months and 2 days I'm living in Ghana. Yes, 8 months and 2 days, destination Ghana. And I'm a novice to this. YouTube, never picked up a phone and literally going out there and do what I'm doing. And so, I'm still learning as I go along. But once I started to pay keen attention to the continent coming out on Ghana, destination Ghana, then the decision, yes, to make a move solo into destination Ghana really came together after watching the video that was put out by the late Maisie Howell and Ruth Kwakwa. That is when it was like boom, right? And in 8 months and 2 days, I have over 170 videos, yes? And so I know that when the new subscribers come on, sometimes they don't go all the way back. And so I'm going to quickly, in Diane's year 2022, just, touch on one or two things of importance or subject matters of importance for those who have just come on the channel, and sometimes they can't go up, they choose not to go all the way back. I understand that. And I connected, and all of this is in previous vlogs, I connected with Maisie Howell, a strong connection, yes, but she passed away. And once I arrived into Ghana, I subsequently was able to meet Ruth Kwakwa, Maisie Howell's friend. And I have to thank Ruth Kwakwa because she played a vital role in my earlier months in destination Ghana. And another lady, Audrey, the information. I'm going to talk a little bit about information, sharing information here. Ready for, just hold on for that. That shared information and led me to a lady called Sister Ya. So those three, I wish you the very best as we close out 2022. So Dan is connected with a broker in Temo whilst I was in Jamaica. And I will thank that broker. His name is James, because again, you're dealing with cross borders. Yes? And you know we have to be very careful. And no monies were exchanged. Right? I didn't send any money. Because anybody I connected with, I was in Jamaica, and they said to me I had to send some money. Trust me, the connection will go, it not went anywhere. Okay? And I mentioned that because I have heard of stories, and I've actually come in contact with persons who that has happened to them. And one-on-one did not make the two that they had intended. And so I am thankful for him for arriving. When I arrived in Ghana, picked me up at the airport, and I went to Temo. And once I said I needed to be in the city, and I intended to be in that Airbnb. Yes, it's an Airbnb. It was not a hotel. For no more than 7 days. So it was integral for me to find the accommodation, because I knew that, this was a one entry, meaning I was not coming to explore Ghana. I was deciding to make Ghana my home. And so I needed to try and get moving very quickly in order to make that happen. And again, departed Kingston, Jamaica on Monday the 28th of March, arrived in Ghana on Tuesday the 29th of March. I was able to get my SIM card with a local Ghana number on day 2, arriving in Ghana. That will be the Wednesday. We had to use broker James Ghana card, because Ghana card was like, what are you talking about? It's all foreign to me. And he was able to make a connection with a broker in the city who I've now developed a working relationship with. And I was able to get my lease, making payments on Friday the 1st of April. So the 1st of April 2022 was no April Fool's Day for Dan S. I met the owners of the space I'm living in. How many days that is? It will be on day 4. I got the keys and I officially moved in on the following Tuesday. I was able to get my Ghana card in that week once I came into the city. And after, connecting with Sister Ya, because when I arrived in Ghana, I did not get that 90 days as I thought I would have gotten. In fact, I got 30 days. And so, again, I knew I had to tackle the residency in short order, because I was not about to be extending my stay every 3 months. And so I was able to get that done in May. And I collected my passport in June. But when I got my passport and I looked through it, I did not mention that on the vlog that I put out. I said I got it. My passport was actually stamped on the 25th of May, 2022. with the 1-year residency. And then I was able to fully finalize my Ghana's bank account up and running in the month of June. Because for me, I need, those were important for me to obtain, living in Ghana and doing what I do, which I work from home. My brand is established in Ghana that I'm an independent distributor for. And I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So why not get all that I need to get? And certainly that was important. And lastly, that happened a few months later, was obtaining my Ghana driver's license. So the 29th of March to the 29th of April to the 29th of May, I am saying to you that if you intend to try Ghana for even a year, or to make Ghana your home, I am saying to you, based on the steps that I took, you can regularize yourself with your residency. I'm going to go out and say within 90 days if you get the ball rolling. It was important for me to launch this channel because I said to myself, as I was motivated by the YouTubers putting out the content on Destination Ghana and the late Maisie Howell and Bruce Quackworth, what Dan S. wanted to do was, in the event that anybody from the Jamaican diaspora, whether they're coming directly from Jamaica, as I did directly from Kingston, I am going to outline the steps that I took. And if there is any way I can facilitate you, then let's go for it. Because it's one of my beliefs that not because it took A, 8, 9, 10 months, it means that when B step in, it must take them that length of time. No. That does not. No. It is. My aim is to say, whatever the hurdles are, once I cross it, then I'm going to share that if you coming in, if you can achieve what you need to achieve, the basics, in a shorter space of time than I did, then yes, it is worth it. And also I wanted to connect to the Jamaicans who are here in Ghana so that they can share their story, because I know each one of us have influence in our own way. Because when you put yourself out and you share, there's somebody out there somewhere in the global space that will say, aha, he reminds me of me. She reminds me of me. If he can do it, let me try. If she can, let me try. And so that is the purpose of Diana's channel. And anybody else that comes in the play, then share. Fusing Jamaica and Ghana together by having one-on-ones with either the Ghanaian or yes, the Jamaicans, is also my intent, because my channel is intentional. And so that is what I'm doing. And after 8 months and 2 days, I thank each and every subscriber that has tuned in, log on, And those who logged on, subscribed from when the channel was a little baby, right? And you're still here, thank you. Because putting out content unscripted, unedited, unfiltered with my little phone, you have seen the end product sometimes, right? But the substance of what I'm bringing forth through different personalities, different age range, coming from different countries out in the West and Jamaica. I hope you are inspired and motivated, because I do believe, yes, we have persons out there that would like to try the Africa experience. So far, most of the one-on-one interviews, and I see that you're enjoying it, we have had our Jamaican diasporas coming out of either Canada, UK, or the US of A. It was only McCade and her family that we had 15 years on that came directly from Jamaica. And yours truly, Diane S. I only lived outside of my country for only 7 years, and I did that a long time ago in the UK, living in London. I'm a city girl, still a city girl. And so I lived in Jamaica for over 21 years. So I left directly from Jamaica and coming into Ghana as a solo. And so if you're going to do the process going through the government agencies, the National Identification Authority, NIA, for the Ghana card, you know, my method is simply, you work boots on the ground, be a part of it, so you will be able to share with another person who you have influence, or who gives you much regard, yes, on what you say. Obtaining the residency, again, this is the one route Dan S is doing, the path that I took. Likewise, the bank account, the requirements. However, if you have another avenue and you can obtain what you need to obtain, then good luck to you and I wish you well. But the path that I took can be duplicatable for anybody coming in to Ghana. And remember, I tell you, I can't tell you how much money you need to come to Ghana, because sometimes I touched on that. You know, it's tricky. So I don't go into the amount, because I don't know what your liberty is all about. And so that's it on Diane S. I spent 4 nights in Kumasi. That's where the Christmas was, right? And I see that you enjoy the Kumasi content and the one-on-one. Again, I am totally thankful, because I put out the video, I tell you how it goes, I was winging everything. And for it to evolve the way it did, oh, thank you. Asentua is my home away from home whenever I touch down in Kumasi. And I want to big up the Kumasi, massive, because they're enjoying your content. And it's literally hours, because we don't prepare for these things. And each individual that shared, I know you got some jewels from them. And you heard when they shared. Is the continent of Africa doable? Can it be destination Ghana? I really cannot add on that. And I thank them. And so, as we are winding down 2022, and 2023 is like knocking, Diane S will be in Ghana for quite some time. There's something I need, and I want to get it, and I intend to get it. Live, yes, I will do the live once I get to 2,000 subscribers. And I'm thinking that when I do the lives, I will do a live once per month. So when that time comes and Diane said we're going to launch a live, you better get your tea or whatever you drink and sit down, because trust me, we're going to run some hours, because I really want to connect with my subscribers and anyone out there who tunes in to my channel. And I would like for my life to have, as I said, persons, Jamaicans who are here, and for them to speak and tell you what is going on. I'll be remiss if I don't shout out Cape Coast. Things are going to Cape Coast, things are going to Cape Coast. But I don't want to say nothing too much, right? Y'all enjoyed all the one-on-ones. And I wish the Cape Coast Massive all the best when 2023 rolling. Because remember me tell you, 2023 we shall prevail. We shall prevail. Thank you. I enjoy sharing with you. I believe the more you share, your return will be unlimited. Hold tight. Continue rocking with Dianes. I appreciate each and every one of you. This channel is moving by simply when I head out and I meet anyone, even the you, I'll say, can you subscribe to my channel? I'm not using any other avenues in which to grow this channel. I'm doing it simply as it is. And I will continue unfiltered, unedited, unscripted. I would like to wish the entire staff at a Sanctuary Premium Hotel, I refer to it as a boutique hotel, thank you for making my accommodation nice and sweet. And I wish you the very best for 2023. Merasi. Thank you. God bless.